you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Is this me? You know what I mean? Is this me? Like, am I the only one that has a problem like this? This is fucking ridiculous. Who designed these microphones? Who designed these microphones? I can't get to my computer to work anything because I can't get to my computer. My computer's over there, okay? So there's where my computer is. Please, you have to listen to me. Please, you have to listen to me because this is a serious fucking problem, okay? And I truly believe there's a conspiracy of silence in this country from podcasters who don't want to say that this is a fucking problem. Okay, my computer's over there. It can't be anywhere else, okay? Even if it is, it's still not feasible. My computer's over there, okay? I need to get to my computer so I can work my podcast with you guys. And I need to do it at a moment's notice because I don't have a producer, okay? So there's my computer, right? Like, is that not a problem? Am I the only one? Am I doing this wrong? Please, somebody tell me. Please, somebody tell me. Am I doing this wrong? I think I am. Oh, man. I believe that every podcaster in the United States of America has a serious problem with microphones and the microphone arm that comes out and whatever this fucking thing is, which I still haven't figured out what it is. I just bought it in the package. I mean, I believe they all have a problem, but they don't want to admit that they have a problem, because to admit that you have a problem using a microphone and you're unable to get to your computer somehow insinuates that you're incompetent. Now, I don't have a problem. I need a second. And here's the thing, right? My coffee is over there, okay? I was going to take a sip of my coffee, so I have to go get my coffee. My coffee's over there. This is... You know, man, here's what I have to do to get my coffee. This is bullshit. That's what I have to do to get my coffee. Mission fucking Impossible A, this is. Look at that. Mission Impossible A. Just to get a fucking sip of coffee. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck, man. I am not dealing with this microphone anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm gonna hold it like a fucking lounge singer. Whoever invented this arm and these microphones, they're laughing their fucking ass off at us. They took advantage of us. They shamed us into silence, is what they did. I mean... You can tell the drop-off rate's just plummeting right about now. Okay, I'm going to say something here, okay? Let's say the Triple D Show became a legitimate podcast. And over the next year, I actually became a good podcaster. And I wanted to interview serious people about serious subjects. Okay? Let's just say that this show, which I don't know what it is at the moment, actually evolved into something significant. A hub of information. A place where you could come to change minds. Let's just say that, okay? And let's say, seeing as we're indulging in fantasy here, that I'm interviewing a doctor who works for, I don't know, man, pick a fucking organization. UNICEF, okay? I'm interviewing a doctor who works for UNICEF, and we're discussing UNICEF's policies on the abuse of children around the world and what UNICEF is doing to change the outcome of many disasters in many different countries. I need another sip of coffee. Just bear it with. Just keep that thought in your head. It could happen. No, it could happen. I could be in a position where I'm interviewing serious people, and we're talking about serious subjects. And I actually have a point to make here. So I'm talking with a doctor who's worked for UNICEF for 30 years, and he's telling me about his work in the field, how he takes UNICEF's policies on the abuse of children, and how he works with local and state governments to address these abuses all over the world. He travels everywhere. He writes reports. He makes recommendations. And then I say to him, well, Dr. Shavinsky, you actually have a photographic diary of your time at what is considered one of the worst refugee camps in the world, a Syrian refugee camp on the Kazakhstan border. And I'd like to show the audience some pictures. And he says, sure, go ahead. But let me just warn your audience before we do this. He says, some of the images that you're going to see are truly, truly horrific. And some of the stories attached to those images are, they're abhorrent. Abhorrent to say the least. The sexual abuse of children that goes on at these camps, the malnutrition, the hunger, the dire conditions that they're forced to work in. It's something that's going to shock and anger your audience. And some of these children, they live in tents. Those tents fill up with sewage that flows in from all over the camp. And they live in appalling conditions. So just to remind your audience, this is going to be very, very hard to watch. And it's going to be very, very difficult to hear about. So just so that they know that. And I say, okay, thank you. And I say, I'll download the images. Sorry, just... Do you know what I mean? Do you see the problem here? Do you see the problem here? Do you see the problem? This doctor is looking at me, okay? And he's thinking to himself, this guy, this podcaster, is a fucking Muppet. I could have gone on CNN. I could have gone on Anderson Cooper. But I came onto this show. This guy is a fucking Muppet. All because I can't get a decent fucking... I don't even know what this is. My reputation will be ruined. Nobody's ever going to watch this show, are they?